Chapter 10. Nothing can stop what's coming. Nothing. Upon listening to this book, one might think that I'm just a Trump supporter, a MAGA who is hell-bent on putting down the Democrats in whatever way I can. Therefore, the information contained within may come across as zealous, embellished, or far-reaching. But to comment on that perspective, I definitely voted for Trump over Hillary and Biden. It was actually just a front for the globalist operative Obama. But knowing about God's 7-year plan, which I've also written a book about, and knowing where the world is at in that particular timeline, I sat back prior to 2016, even during the Trump-Hillary race, and thought, well, whoever wins the presidency, they can only do so much for so long. Because the world is going to have to get really crazy fast in order for Satan's government to rise up and become a dominant world power, as the Bible says it will do, in accordance with the timeline of the 7,000-year plan. I had no idea how absolutely right I was. 4 years later, 2020, right during the middle of a Trump presidency in which he was turning the entire condition of America around for the betterment of everyone, boom! A worldwide pandemic which was created by Satan's own government itself. Election fraud, where Satan's government stole the election from the people and installed their own satanic operative. Mandated vaccinations that actually killed people and made others more likely to get COVID. And then the whole Biden regime, which, following directives from Obama and other deep staters, set out to utterly destroy America by shutting off its fuel production on day one, opening its borders, passing legislation to further enslave the population and drive everything closer and closer to the New World Order. Drive us all into the government of Satan. And so here we are in 2023. As I write this, 1 year from another presidential election. If the Democrats win, Satan will have gotten his way sooner than any of us would like. And if Trump wins, he can only hold things together for a fixed period of time, 4 years at best. Sooner or later, all literal hell is going to break loose. There's another saying among MAGA that goes, "Nothing can stop what's coming." Nothing. It refers to the toppling of the New World Order, crushing the cabal, and throwing all the satanic bad actors into prison. And that may happen. But the statement really has more credence and credibility referring to what the Bible says will happen, and that nothing can stop. And that is the final rising of Satan's government, followed by the second coming of Jesus to utterly destroy that government. The end is good. Jesus will return and start a 1,000-year government, as earlier quoted. Isaiah 9, verse 6. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. There are many other passages that tell us of this government of Jesus, which will last for 1,000 years. Revelation 20, verses 1 to 3. Then I saw an angel descending from heaven, holding in his hand the key to the abyss and a huge chain. He seized the dragon, the ancient serpent, who is the devil and Satan, and bound him up for 1,000 years. The angel then threw him into the abyss and locked and sealed it, so that he could not deceive the nations until the 1,000 years were finished. Afterwards, he must be released for a brief period of time. Jesus is coming back soon. The government will be on his shoulders. But we can make no mistake. The Democrats and the rest of the satanic government will wage war against him when he returns. The Bible tells us that as well. But they will all be slaughtered and subdued, and their lying and deceitful leader, Satan, will be locked away for 1,000 years, where he can no longer deceive the nations. And all of this will happen very soon. The end is good.